Hello and welcome to Neil's Spanish Flybox. I hope you're all well. There has been an influx of new subscribers. Welcome on board, and I hope there will be more to follow. And don't forget the competition when we get to 500 subscribers. Now today's tying is a nymph for now, and that is the early part of the season. It's a nymph that is perfect for rivers, mountain streams and creeks, and it really does do the business. Now the materials that I'm going to use are black tying thread, this is 6/0, natural pheasant tail for the body, some dubbing for the collar, which I will tell you more about in a moment, and some copper wire for the rib. Right, let's mount the bead. This is a size 16 hook with a 3.3 silver bead. You can tell it's something for this time of the season with the silver bead. Just wind that down. Now, pheasant tail. You don't need too many fibres. Size 16, 3, possibly 4 will be sufficient. There's 3, I'll take those off. I'm just going to tie those in. Now you don't want this tail too long. That's about right. I mean, you can have it at whatever length you want, but I think that it puts it out of proportion if you have it too long. And I'm just going to fold that back and tie it down. And I'm going to tie in the copper rib. I have to say the thumb decoration is not making it any easier. There we go, it's tied in. Right, now I'm just going to put that out of the way and wind on these fibres. Now this is obviously meant for brown trout, but I have no doubt that it will work for rainbows as well. Let's wind this up to the bead and tie it off. Sorry, hit the camera. And trim off the butts. Now rivet. Opposite direction. Don't need too many wraps. 3, 4 should be sufficient. And that should break off. Now the dubbing, it needs to be a reddish brown dubbing and with some sort of glitter in it. Now I make up my own, and I make it up with some claret dubbing. This is hare's ear, some natural hare's ear, and something called enhancer. This comes from Doug's Fisher. I'm not even sure whether Doug is still operating, but this is called an enhancer, and this is cranberry, and there's small pieces of that in there to create a reflective. Now, you can use whatever colour you want. You can use blue, green, pearl, but it's the reflective that makes this a little bit different, along with the reddish foundation. Right, so I'm just going to dub some of this on. Now, don't dub it on too tight, because we need to brush it out and create that leg effect. I think that'll be enough. And tie that off. And trim up the thread. And as I said, we're going to brush this out. And you can see, I hope, the reflective parts and also the reddish hue also. Now, we don't want all of those long fibres because it will be out of proportion. So if you can just trim it up without cutting the tail. There's another long one there, which I'll get rid of. And there you have the nymph finished. That's a very simple tie. As the season goes on into the late spring, you might want to try a copper bead. That's a size 16 with a 2.8 copper bead. You might find some success with that after starting off in the deeper waters with the silver bead at the start of the season. So this is truly a nymph for now, and I hope you enjoyed that tying. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit the bell and become one. Give it a thumbs up. Pass a comment if you wish to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.